What is going on, Scorpio? Oh, Chris Anthony coming at you guys live and direct. This is going to be your reading for August the 15th through the 31st, the second half of August. And we're going to be jumping into your energies and seeing exactly what's unfolding for you guys. I definitely want to thank you for coming out at the beginning of the month, showing love, commenting, subscribing, everybody that came out. I'm always appreciative of that. This is going to be a general reading and it may not resonate with everyone, but if it does resonate with you, like you always do, Scorpio, like, share, subscribe, comment on the channel. If it does not resonate with you, you can always check with your rising or moon sign or one of the previous readings for Scorpio. All right. Now, if you guys don't follow me on IG, you should follow me at chrisanthony14lbs. I upload there daily. And you also can request a personal reading if you need a more personalized experience with me at my email, which will be in the description of the video. All right, we're going to be hopping into your present energy right here, Scorpio. This will be your main storyline, and then after that, we'll tap into the futuristic energies, your supporting details on the left side. And you do have a fairy card this month, like everybody gets. All right, so let's jump into it, Scorpio. Crowning your reading, you have the Justice card. It's clarified by the Queen of Wands, so I do feel like there is some justice that's going to be coming in, right? There's going to be some balance that's coming into your world in the second half of August. And what I feel like the effect of this justice or this balance that's going to be coming in, it may be a balancing of energies, a balancing of finances, balancing of environment, or just the situation that you've been in. Right, but I do feel like it's making you take on a more energetic energy, this Queen of Wands energy, where you're wanting to kind of be the life of the party, right? You're wanting to be that social butterfly. You're taking things by the reins, right? It's kind of like you're taking control of your life and you're working the room, right? I always see the Queen of Wands as the person that can work a room, right? They're the life of the party. They're that social butterfly. They can connect with people, collaborate with people. You're out and about. Maybe if you've been more internal, you've been more shut off from society, you've just been in your own world doing your own thing, the tables are kind of turning with your situation, and it's kind of going to energize you, I feel like, to kind of be more out and about. Like you're going to want to connect and collaborate with other people, rub shoulders, network, get your vision out there, get your plans out there, get your expression out there. And I think we did talk about you guys expressing yourself in a different type of way at the beginning of the month, like your self-expression was changing. And this continues to happen in the second half of August also, right? But there is some type of retribution that's happening. Now, for some of you guys, it could be surrounding a fire sign, right? You could have had some type of fallout with a fire sign in the past, for some of you guys, and there's kind of like some justice being paid back to you, right? Some judgment coming in surrounding this person, this fire sign. But I do strongly feel like most of you guys are taking on this Queen of Wands energy. All right, so underneath that, we have the World card clarified by the Five of Pentacles. So there is an ending to a certain cycle that's happening, and I feel like it's been happening for you guys for a while, Scorpio. But you're entering into this brand new cycle, this brand new portal, right? This brand new world. And it's totally like new territory for you is what I'm feeling. Definitely around this full moon in Aquarius, you're going to definitely start to feel major effects of this brand new world that you've maybe been entering in for a while. It's been happening slowly but surely, right? One step at a time. But slowly, things are starting to look different, right? You're starting to view things through another lens. Your perspective is changing and shifting in certain ways, right? And you're also coming from out of the cold with this Five of Pentacles here. Now, you could have been coming from a place where somebody left you out in the cold. You were forsaken, you were forgotten, you were ghosted. Anything like that could have happened, or you just felt like you were alone in the world. You against the world is the attitude that maybe you've had, right? But with the World card here, this does talk about a promotion, an elevation, right? Where you've been through some things in the past that maybe, was very hard to deal with. This was a struggle. This was kind of like the dark night of the soul with that Five of Pentacles feel to it. No one was there to come rescue you, to help you out of the situation that you found yourself in. You just had to survive it, right? But that cycle has been wrapped up, I feel like, for a while with you Scorpios, and you're slowly coming into this new world and starting to feel the changes that are happening within yourself and being reflected in your environment. I feel like the change internally has been what's been going for a while now, a couple of months. But now with this world card, I'm feeling like a shift is happening externally. You're starting to see some things come into place in your external world, right? Certain people are moving out, other people are moving in, right? You're coming into contact with a different type of environment. You feel energetically differently, right? Taking on that Queen of Wands energy. A more lighter energy is surrounding you now, right? You're starting to see your spiritual gifts come more online, right? Your thoughts are more clear-headed. There's been this certain transformation within you internally, and I feel like you've been feeling it out the last couple of weeks, Scorpio, right? But you have definitely come from out of that lack mentality with the Five of Pentacles, come from out of the cold, come from out of that place of just feeling like you're low, you're depressed, things like that. I feel like your energy is definitely more brighter these days, more uplifting, more positive, optimistic. Because you have put an end to a certain way of thinking and your situation is also changing. All right. Next to that, you have the Star card, right? Star energy is what you're coming in. This is Aquarius energy also, but that star power, you're the star player, right? It's kind of like I said, you're taking center stage. You're also healing the world in a certain capacity. Some of you guys could be, going to work or just doing something on the side that has to do with spirituality, with healing, with creativity, with something that is blessing the people that are coming into contact with your work. I do feel strongly that some of you guys are in the creative arts and you're mastering certain concepts, you're mastering certain skills, you're mastering your craft, and also displaying it as you are mastering what it is that you're doing. Right? I do see you guys are shining though. Like you have this certain lightness, this certain magneticism, attractiveness surrounding you, which is why the Empress energy is here. She's all about attraction. She's all about being magnetic. I don't even know if that other word is a word. But yeah, so you're pulling and attracting a certain audience for some of you guys. You're very attractive to a certain set of people, and these are the people that I do feel like you are supposed to be sharing information with, healing, entertaining, connecting with, vibing with. They're kind of like on your same frequency. This could be inside of a certain community or certain social circle or the world in general, right? You're letting your light shine in a certain type of way and taking on this creative, spiritual role of the Empress. She's a builder, right? She's a ruler. She maintains, she nurtures things to life and builds and keeps maintenance up, right? She also is the person that's responsible in an empire to attract new talent, right? Or attract new abundance, right? And keep the upkeep of things going and keep people happy, keep everything being entertained. So there's a certain aspect that you're taking on with this Empress energy, right? Nurturing your life or nurturing your gift, your abilities, your craft, and continuing to be in this star quality of healing and shining and being your true self, because it's a reason why this person is naked, right? They have no clothes on. You're being authentic at this moment in time, right? You're shining from a place of authenticity, not from a place of ego, or a place of falseness or fakeness. I feel there's a high level of authenticity, and most Scorpios that I do know, they are usually people that are very authentic, right? They don't like to beat around the bush. They're kind of straightforward. They don't have a need to be very fake, usually. Generally, now there are some Scorpios, like all people, that can be deceptive, right? But I do feel like with this set of Scorpios I'm talking to, you have kind of like reached a certain place of authenticity that you're wanting to show to the world, and you're not hiding it anymore. There could have been a place in a time where you felt like you needed to hide your gift. You needed to hide your spiritual abilities, your creativeness. You were kind of wanting to pull back, or you were fearful of kind of sharing this with the world for what somebody could think of you, but with this Empress energy matching the star card, it's kind of like you're bossing up, right? And you're presenting it in a way where you're powerful. You have this authoritative kind of flow to you where it's like, I know who I am. I know that what I have is here to help people, is here to entertain people, is here to, heal in a certain capacity. So I'm expressing it to the fullest, right? And so I like this transparency, this authenticity that you're coming with. And this does have a lot to do with this new cycle that you're walking into. It's kind of like the universe is calling you more and more to be more of your true self, more authentic, right? More powerful, more confident in who you are and what you represent and what you do, right? This does have to do with your life's calling too, the star card, what you're here to do, how you help heal the world. So I'm loving this energy, Scorpio. Let's keep it moving. Below that, we have the Ten of Pentacles clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, right? So this is kind of like that double whammy of abundance. This is that jackpot energy for some of you guys. Financial stability coming in, financial abundance, financial growth coming in all sectors. This is also talking about a place of stability, being secure within what it is you're building for your future, being secure in the place you find yourself in. This is where I think you guys were not before, right? This Five of Pentacles was halfway to the 10, but it's a long way off. This is the energy that I feel like you have been coming out of feeling like you don't have anything, you're not secure, you don't know where you're going in life, you don't know how things are going to come together, you don't, feel safe. This Ten of Pentacles and it being there twice is talking about the safety that's coming in, right? This abundance that's coming in, your vision for your life starting to unfold. And I do think it's closely tied in with your ability to be authentic, right? Your ability to be your true self and not trying to be something that you are not, right? Which could have left you in a place of emptiness or lacking, right? Out in the cold. But yeah, Ten of Pentacles energy could be definitely matching how you're being paid for what it is that you're doing. But I feel overall, because you're taking on this Empress energy, it's attracting this abundance, because the Empress does attract abundance easily, right? She's a master manifester. She's able to vibrate on a certain frequency where she finds opportunities. They come to her, right? People come and rub shoulders with her and open doors for her, right? It's like that Queen of Wands energy is the same energy that I'm talking about, where you run into these opportunities from you just being yourself, right? You sharing your personality with other people, you connecting and being authentic, right? People feel that authentic vibe, and usually they feel so safe around that, where they can share information with you, right? Doors open. It's kind of like that real recognizes real type of saying, right? This is kind of putting you into a place where some avenues are going to be opening up to you. Some opportunities will be opening up because you're just being your true self. And yeah, I do feel like you guys are attracting this abundance. Like it's just here for you. Right? Let's keep it moving. Now, and sorry if it is some kind of background noise a little bit. Hopefully that doesn't come into the video too much, and it's just more of my voice. But then we have the King of Swords here, and it's clarified by the Tower card, right? So there could be a certain thing that's falling out of your life, and it could be concerning somebody that is an air sign, right? Somebody that maybe you knew from the past. Okay, sorry about that pause, Scorpio. But like I was saying, this King of Swords here in the Tower card something could have been falling away or is falling away between you and the King of Swords energy, an air sign maybe, or somebody who's very logical thinking, who could have been very cold or not connecting emotionally in a certain type of way. There's a tower moment happening between you and this person, possibly, and it does feel like it could have happened in the past already because all the rest of your energy does feel new. But if this is happening the second half of August, then it's almost like a falling away. I feel like this is more of a collapsing of a timeline. Now, for some of you guys, it could be a shock. You could be amazed, right? It could be a major surprise that there's a certain ending maybe happening with this King of Swords. But for a lot of you guys, I have a feeling that you've kind of known that this was already supposed to be falling apart, but maybe you were not actively ending it or actively, vocalizing or communicating that you really don't want this structure that has been built going anymore in some type of way. So, yeah, something is falling away, something is collapsing, right? It's a tower moment, but it is a clarifier for the King of Swords. So I don't think this is a major falling away or just a crazy energy that's going to disrupt your life totally. I just think that there's somebody that's falling out of your life that may be this air sign. Somebody that can't go with you into this new world, into this new cycle, because, the relationship could have ran its course in certain ways. So this person will be falling away. That's kind of the only energy that I'm getting surrounding this card. It's just the end to a certain situation with this King of Swords. Let's keep it moving into your future energy, though. We have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Lover's card. We have the Hangman. And then we have the Two of Cups. So a lot of love energy in the future for you guys, Scorpio. Now we have Three of Pentacles talking about collaboration. Now, there could be a water sign, King of Cups here, that is wanting to come in and collaborate with you in some type of way, right? You guys could be wanting to collaborate in business or partnering up in some type of project, anything like that. It could just be a connection at the same time. King of Cups is all about emotional connections, right? All about emotions. Somebody could be wanting to offer you something in the emotional realm, right? Wanting to connect with you, love on you, maybe, Scorpio, right? And this could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. But they also want to collaborate with you. So this is, if this is a love offer that's coming in, which I do feel it is because the rest of your cards say so, then they kind of want to bring in some stability and they want to collaborate with you. So they want to know what it is that you want in a relationship, right? They don't just want to come in and love you and it only be for their benefit. They want to kind of like meet you in the middle is what I'm feeling with this King of Cups. King of Cups is usually more emotionally mature, right? Which I think could very much so match your energy because this is a water sign, you're a water sign. Sometimes those connections do work out most because water signs understand water signs like nobody else can, right? So I do feel like this could be something new that's coming in with this King of Cups, wanting to collaborate with you in a certain type of way. Now, if this is a love offer, it does have a potential for you guys to be in a partnership in business at the same time. So if this person is doing something kind of like in the realm that you're doing something in, and maybe that's the way that you guys are meeting, then you may decide further on down the line to kind of join forces together and just run business together in a certain type of way. But yeah, you could be also dealing with a water sign that is running their own business, maybe an entrepreneur with this Three of Pentacles, or just building something that kind of will turn into a business in some type of form. Yeah, seeing a lot there. Let's keep it moving. Now, right below that, we have the Lover's card, right? So this is a strong connection that's coming in. This is a spiritual connection, right? This is a emotionally deep soulmate connection that's here with the Lover's energy clarified by the Four of Wands. It's also a match Four of Wands energy talks about a stable connection that could definitely have high potential for longevity. This is the secure connection where it's equal give and take. Reciprocity is there. Both of you guys are being transparent, being authentic with each other. You don't have to put on a false mask and be somebody else. And also, it's divinely orchestrated and guided. So if somebody is coming in the month of August towards the end or going into September, this is going to be like a divine appointment. This is like, yeah, it's not just happenstance or by chance that you will be meeting this King of Cups. Also, there's a strong attraction with the Lovers card here. Like, this is that undeniable connection, right? That comes in like, I have to be with you. I want to be around you 24/7. Like, you guys are probably going to be inseparable when it comes down to this connection. And I think with this person, you're probably going to know instantly, like, that you want to have a family with this person, or you can see yourself having a family together, or being married, or just all that. You'll probably be seeing flashes with this person of the future. So I do feel like it's going to be a very telepathic connection too. There's levels to this. Like, you guys connect on a lot of different levels. Both of you guys are most likely spiritual, is what I do see. And this is happening because of your spiritual evolution. This person has been kind of like on the same path. So you are mirroring each other. And there's this coming together. You're meeting at a certain place in your spiritual evolution that both of you guys are at. And now you're going to be able to kind of like build together. Both of you guys could maybe be part of a spiritual practice because the business is here. Three of Pentacles. The stability is here, Four of Wands. And it's like power couples making power plays. Right? Stability is there. Perfect match is what I'm hearing. So yeah, Scorpio, get ready for that near future coming. You have the Hangman clarified by the Death card. So Hangman, to me, especially because this whole column here is having to do with love, I do feel like you're coming out of a place of being hung when it comes down to love, or being in relationships where you get to a certain point and then it just stops, or certain things just pause, or they just fall apart. I think you've been in the place where you haven't been able to understand this for a while, where you're just like, why do I keep kind of getting in the same type of relationships where it gets to a certain point and then it doesn't move further past that point? And maybe you've been trying to get understanding about this for a while now and just been hanging there like, what? I don't understand this. Like, I need to gain some perspective on why this happens with me in love. Why do I keep running into maybe the same type of partners, or I keep running into people who are emotionally aloof, or emotionally distant, or not wanting to invest in you the way that you invest into them, and blah blah blah, right? Creating an imbalance. And so maybe for a while, when it comes down to love with relationships, you've just been in a place where you're like, I don't know what's going on. Like, everything I try to do just does not work out. Like, spirit, universe, God, you're going to have to help out in this area because I don't know what I'm doing. Right? But there's a transformation that's happening around the way you're viewing love, with the way your relationships are coming in. And I do feel like this person that will be coming in, this King of Cups character, this soulmate that's coming in, is going to be part of this transformation. It's bringing you out of this stuck energy in love, where you haven't had the chance to have that real type of connection that actually grows into something that creates longevity in your life. This is what's transforming with this partner that's coming in, I feel. and taking you out of the hangman, putting an end to it, putting a death to it, transforming that energy, right? To where you can start moving forward and growing with someone. So I see growth here. I see love. I see fulfillment emotionally, physically, mentally. You guys connect on all levels with the Lover's card, spiritually too. And it is going to blossom, is what I'm feeling here. I feel like your soul is going to be fed by this person and vice versa. You guys are going to be literally kind of like eating each other, is what I'm feeling, eating the essence of each other. Like this person brings a certain essence that feeds your soul, is what I'm definitely feeling, and you do the same thing with them. And it's like a blessed union. And I do not feel like this is somebody from the past. So that's what's up, right? I know we get tired of the people coming back from the past, Scorpio. I feel like this is brand new energy, newness, that comes in after this Aquarius full moon. Yeah, and wraps up an old love cycle that you have been in, feeling like you've been stuck in for a while. But really, you've just been learning a lot, being enlightened in love in a weird type of way, right? Because nobody likes to hang upside down. It's very uncomfortable, especially if you're there for a long time. But that is ending, right? Finishing off the reading, we have the Two of Cups energy, soulmate connection, love, recognition is here, right? You recognizing who the soulmate is, and Seven of Pentacles says you've been waiting for this. Like, not saying you've been waiting for a specific person, like you've been waiting for somebody to return from the past. No. It's just kind of like you've been waiting for this type of connection. So it may almost be too good to be true. Now I'm going to give you that warning because the attraction will be real. The soul recognition will be very real, right? And it's going to be surreal. So you'll have to deal with, almost thinking like, oh my God, is this too good to be true? Is this going to be like last time when I thought this person was it and then it just didn't happen? Blah, 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 right? But with all the cards that are here, I do feel like this is something real, right? Something to pause for. The Lover's combination with the Four of Wands is like major, real, like deep, strong soulmate ties here. So yeah, this is here, Scorpio. Now, an exchanging is going to be happening on the level of offering emotionally. Like you're going to be opening up emotionally while this person does the same thing, but it's going to be so easy to do. I feel like there's a familiarity here. It's so easy to open up and be yourself, and it's like you won't even recognize that this person is offering you something, offering you love, because you're doing the same thing and it's like happening so simultaneously. And it's just going to kind of, merge together so easily. And I just keep being drawn to this Seven of Pentacles. You've been waiting for this. And it's like, it's finally here, Scorpio. For a lot of you guys, I feel like this is the majority of Scorpios this is happening with. And a lot of times I'll feel like if it's a smaller minority, or I feel this is happening on a broad scale. This second half of 2019 is bringing a lot of this soulmate energy together, twin flame energy together. But this person is new. All right, let's wrap it up for you guys. Your fairy card, Three of Summer, says news worth celebrating, announcements such as weddings, graduations, or births, friends to cherish. So yeah, I think that kind of says it all. There's definitely going to be some celebrating happening between you guys with this strong attraction. Yeah, so we'll end it right there. Hopefully that resonated with you guys. If it does, like always, like, share, subscribe, comment on the channel. And I will see you guys in September. Later.